So if you're a social media guy like me, then you've probably heard Elon Musk, besides buying Twitter, is reconsidering Twitter's permanent account ban. 3 controversial Twitter users, including conservative satire site Babylon Bee, conservative author and former YouTube personality Jordan Peterson, and comedian Kathy Griffin, have already had their accounts reinstated. Musk stated that a decision on former President Donald Trump has not yet been made, despite previously stating that he would reverse Trump's ban. But there's one intriguing recent topic that's capturing all attention: the Hunter Biden's 2020 election. Will Elon Musk bring out the long-awaited truth? Well, let's find out. Now, President Trump supporters have long promoted allegations of corruption against Joseph R. Biden's son Hunter, in order to harm Mr. Biden's presidential campaign. Some of Mr. Trump's associates, including his personal lawyer Rudolph W. Giuliani, provided material for a New York Post article detailing some of the allegations in recent days. According to the Washington Post, the FBI seized a computer allegedly belonging to Hunter Biden. However, the accusations have been refuted by the Biden campaign. Many questions still remain, though, including the origins of the allegations, the laptop, and what, if anything, agents are looking into. The Post article used documents that were supposedly taken from the computer to try to back up an unproven claim by Mr. Giuliani and other Trump supporters that when Mr. Biden was vice president, he changed U.S. foreign policy in Ukraine to help his son. The events are the latest part of the president's and his allies' more than 2-year-long effort to find damaging information about the Bidens. This same effort also helped lead to Mr. Trump's impeachment. Mr. Biden has said for a long time that he didn't know anything about his son's business in Ukraine. But the article said that the former vice president met with an advisor to Burisma Holdings, an energy company in Ukraine, whose board Hunter Biden was on. The article talked about an email advisor Vadim Pojarsky sent to Hunter Biden thanking him for allowing him to meet and spend some time with his father. A spokesman for the Biden campaign also said that the two men did not meet on Mr. Biden's official schedule. George Mazires, an attorney for Hunter Biden, told the Washington Post that the supposed meeting never happened. Rudy Giuliani gave the information to the New York Post after it was said that it was found on a water-damaged MacBook Pro that John Paul McIsaac left at a computer repair shop in Delaware. McIsaac got the laptop in April 2019 and told the FBI about it. In December 2019, the FBI took the laptop because a Wilmington grand jury that had been looking into Hunter Biden's finances since 2018 had ordered them to do so. He said 3 years later that while he was copying individual files and folders from the laptop's hard drive to another device, he saw some content that was disturbing and also raised some red flags, such as criminality related to foreign business dealings, possible money laundering, and most importantly, national security issues and concerns. This made him look very closely at the laptop after I bought it, McIsaac called Giuliani. He said that Giuliani was his lifeguard, adding support to the idea that the 2016 Hillary Clinton presidential campaign killed campaign worker Seth Rich as part of a plot. Okay, things are getting serious, aren't they? Steve Bannon told the New York Post about the laptop, and he and Rudy Giuliani gave the newspaper a copy of what they thought was the laptop's hard drive. Bannon had said on Dutch TV a few weeks earlier that he had Hunter Biden's hard drive. Giuliani was later quoted as saying that he gave the copy to the New York Post because, as was said, either no one else would take it, or if they did, they would try to find something wrong with it before publishing it. According to a story in the New York Post, a person McIsaac couldn't name because he is legally blind, left the computer at the repair shop to fix water damage. Once the repairs were done, the shop had no way to get in touch with the owner, and no one ever paid for it or picked it up. McIsaac had been criticized because his stories about how he got the laptop and how he gave it to Giuliani and the FBI don't always match up. McIsaac said different things about why he did what he did when he was interviewed by CBS News. Thomas Rid, a political scientist and disinformation expert at Johns Hopkins University, said the emails could have been faked or that fake and real information could have been mixed together, which is a common part of disinformation operations. 2 people with direct knowledge told the Daily Beast that senior Trump administration and re-election campaign officials knew about the laptop hard drive weeks before the New York Post story came out. Giuliani later told the Daily Beast that he had told Trump about the information before the story came out in the New York Post. The New York Post said it had seen a picture that looked like a federal subpoena that led to the FBI seizing the computer and external hard drive in December 2019. NBC News said that the FBI got the devices through a grand jury subpoena, but it needed to be clarified if it was the same subpoena that the New York Post mentioned. The FBI was reportedly looking into whether the device's contents were related to a foreign intelligence operation. The Associated Press also confirmed that the FBI is looking into possible spying by people from other countries. On top of that, CNN said that a U.S. official and congressional source who knew about the situation said that the FBI was looking into possible links to ongoing Russian efforts to spread false information about Joe Biden. Well, this year, Mark Zuckerberg said that a warning from the FBI about a possible Russian disinformation campaign was what made Facebook take down content that was said to be facts about the laptop story. The Washington Post says that McIsaac was worried that the laptop didn't come up during Donald Trump's first trial for impeachment in early 2020. If you thought that was interesting, you should hear this. In an interview that came out in April 2021, Hunter Biden said that he wasn't sure if the laptop was his. He said that someone could have taken his laptop or that Russian intelligence could have hacked into his computer. PolitiFact had something to say too, that it is possible that copies of a laptop were taken instead of the real one. It also says that the Daily Mail published naked photos of Hunter Biden from the laptop, as well as other content about Hunter Biden's drug use and legal problems. In addition, it says that Hunter Biden had already made his own drug problems public. Okay, so is Russia behind this? Well, no solid proof has come out that the laptop has false information from Russia. And as pressure grew on the FBI to answer questions from Congress about the laptop, the Bureau wrote to Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, one of the president's most loyal allies in Congress, to say that it had not found any Russian propaganda on the laptop. Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe also told Fox Business Network that the laptop was not part of a Russian plan to spread false information. But Mr. Ratcliffe, who has been criticized for supporting the president's political agenda in a job that isn't usually political, didn't make it clear if the intelligence agencies or the FBI verified the contents of the laptop, or if he was just saying that they didn't have any proof that Russia changed any of the information. Concerns about Russian disinformation were raised by the laptop because the intelligence community has been warning for months that Russia is trying to change the election by doing things like spreading false information about the Biden family. Russia has been hacking to find information that could hurt the Biden campaign. One of the biggest hacks was on Burisma. Intelligence officials have also told the White House that Russian intelligence agents were spreading false information through Mr. Giuliani, who gave the hard drive copy to the tabloid. This was done to hurt Mr. Biden's campaign for president. Enough with all the speculations. What exactly is missing? Mr. McIsaac, who stated that he voted for Mr. Trump in 2016, declined, a lot actually, to answer numerous questions about the laptop and his contacts with the FBI. He also refused to discuss his communications with Trump supporters who orchestrated the plan to make the contents of the computer public just before the election. It is also unclear what the FBI did with the laptop or what Justice Department officials knew at the time about the sensitive FBI investigation. The FBI has refused to comment on the investigation. A lot of you are curious by now of what really is going on. Well, the new Twitter CEO has teased on releasing all the truths about this controversy when he sent this one tweet. A Twitter user commented, "Raise your hand if you think Elon Musk should make public all internal discussions about the decision to censor the New York Post story on Hunter Biden's laptop before the 2020 election in the interest of transparency." To which Elon replied, "This is necessary to restore public trust." That statement from Twitter's new owner is a breath of fresh air for online users who have long believed that the platform censors important information and free speech. In October 2020, the New York Post was a victim of this when their first piece on Hunter Biden's laptop was published only to be censored by social media giants. Twitter suspended the Post account and barred anyone from sharing the story, while Facebook restricted access to it. But now, happy are you who have waited for this moment. Let's just hope that Elon Musk will live up to his word and shine the truth to the public. And that's it for today, guys. What do you think of the recent actions of Elon Musk unbanning some accounts? Do you think Elon Musk will expose the Biden cover-up? If you want to keep updated on the latest news, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on. Click the video on the screen now to watch another fascinating video.